join me in standing for the class of 2015, and please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Blue Ridge Community College, I bid you a warm welcome. We are delighted that you are here tonight to join us in this celebration as we recognize the graduates of the class of 2015. Graduates, I am honored as president of Blue Ridge Community College to be here tonight with you as you conclude this chapter in your life. Whatever it took for you to get here tonight, you did it. You've gained the tools and the know-how to make things happen. You've shown the determination to achieve, and now there is no limit to what you can accomplish. You did the hard work, and now you will have the credentials to prove it. So congratulations. As we begin our commencement, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize those friends of the college who are with us tonight. These individuals have supported the college through their leadership, volunteer efforts, and giving. If you would please stand as I call your name, and we will show our appreciation to you by applause after all the names have been read. From the college trustees, Chairman John C. McCormick, Jr., Vice Chair Chip Gould, Dr. Colin Flynn, Betty Gash, Josh Hallingsey, Bill Ramsey, Andrew Riddle, Duke Woodhull, and Student Government Association President Priya Balakrishnan. From our Educational Foundation Board of Directors, President Katie Sigmund and her husband Kevin, Treasurer Hillary Staten, Chip Gould, and John C. McCormick, Jr. Our community ambassadors with us tonight: Henderson County Early College High School Principal Beth Cottle, Fred Husher, and Robert Sunding. Elected official with us tonight is Transylvania County Commissioner Jason Chappell. and friend of the college, Margaret Thomas. I also would like to recognize and give special thanks to those assisting in tonight's ceremony. The Community Band Brass Ensemble, Jenna Collins, our vocalist, and also one of tonight's graduates. Also our honor marshals from the Alpha Rho Epsilon chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Recently, we presented Excellence in Teaching and Service Awards to some of our outstanding faculty and staff members. Tonight, we would like to recognize the individuals who received those awards. If you would please stand when your name is called and remain standing, and then we will recognize your award with an applause after I've read all the names. So receiving the Dr. and Mrs. William D. Killian Excellence in Teaching Award, Brenda Blackburn. Receiving the Dr. Molly A. Parkhill Staff Person of the Year Award, Shanda Bedoin. Receiving the Dr. David W. Sink Jr. Community Service Award, David Tabor. Receiving the Dr. Eliza B. Growley Extra Mile Award, Stacy Hill. And receiving the Wellness Employee Award, Wanda Gant. It is now my pleasure to introduce this evening's speaker, Greg Golden. Greg will receive an Associate in Applied Science degree in Mechatronics Engineering Technology tonight. He and his family live in Brevard, and he is a veteran of the United States Army. While a student at Blue Ridge, Greg was the recipient of the James Henry Merrill Scholarship, the Conisty Falls Student Scholarship, the AT&T Scholarship, and the Carolina High Country Section 1103 of the American Society for Quality Education Scholarship. All were awarded by Blue Ridge Community College's Educational Foundation. His story is one of courage and strong determination, and we are so glad that he is here tonight to share it with us. Please welcome Greg Golden.
Thank you, Dr. Parkhill, for that warm introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow graduates. My name is Greg Golden. I'd like to welcome each of you to Blue Ridge Community College Fall 2015 graduation ceremony. I'll be speaking out about my life experiences that brought me here to Blue Ridge. First, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 41 years old, married to my best friend, Sasha. We have 5 wonderful children. I'm a 1992 graduate of Brevard High School, U.S. Army Disabled Combat Veteran with 16 years of continued service, excuse me, and a mechatronics engineering graduate from Blue Ridge Community College. Thank you. I had to jump from student to graduate, so it's kind of like a little weird. So the question I get most often is, what is mechatronics engineering? All the time. What's mechatronics? According to North Carolina State University, mechatronics is a blend of electrical engineering, information technology, computer control, and mechanical engineering, designed to create more functional and adaptive products. Mechatronics is a coined Japanese phrase and grew out of a heavy use of robotics and computational intelligence. So what is computational intelligence? I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. We're not going to go over that. Google it. Google's awesome. There have been many turns in my life that brought me to this podium, and many great people who have been very instrumental in my success, and I plan on thanking them by name later in my speech. In Carrie Underwood's song, So Small, the chorus says, "Sometimes that mountain you've been climbing is just a grain of sand." That describes many days of my life and journey that brought me here. No matter how bad I thought it was, everything turned out all right. I've had a lot of wonderful days, quite a few bad days, some heartbreaking days along the way. One of my deepest regrets standing here in front of you is that my parents, Jack and Joanne Golden, are not sitting among you. They both since passed away. My dad, he worked for the city of Brevard as a garbage man, mechanic, and recycling before he retired in 2004. My mom, a stay-at-home mother and a caregiver to my Aunt Lily. They taught me how to laugh, love, work hard, be myself. I really do wish they could be here tonight. They'd be so proud of me. I joined the U.S. Army in August of 1992, fresh out of high school. And while I was in basic training, they offered me to buy into the Montgomery GI Bill education program so I could attend college later in life. That was really one of the best investments I ever made. Because of it, I've been able to attend college while supporting my family in the same token. I spent 7 years on active duty, serving at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, combined. Spent the next 2 years working at Wilson R. International as a sander operator in Fletcher. Then my life was turned upside down when the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001 happened. The Twin Towers falling in New York City, the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. being destroyed, and the foiled plane in midair by heroic men and women that caused the plane to crash near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. It was a day that broke my heart almost in half. And I felt like I had to do something so this would never happen again. I called the U.S. Army recruiting office about rejoining, and they had no answers for me, and they told me just to wait. Almost a year went by, and I finally joined the National Guard, North Carolina National Guard. 2 years later, I found myself at Camp Bucca, Iraq. I was a vehicle mechanic, military police officer at the world's second largest prison facility. Spent 15 months repairing vehicles, pulling guard duty, protecting detainees, but my primary role was convoy maintenance. Had so much loss and gain there, but it laid the groundwork for my present changes. Upon my return to the States, I began working jobs that were very unfulfilling, and advancement opportunities were based on how well the supervisor liked you or didn't like you. And I've been working at a job for about a year, applied for about 9 management positions, and didn't receive a single interview. I was frustrated and unhappy, to say the least, ready to make a change in my life. April 2013, I was at the end of my rope. I lived 100 yards from the Blue Ridge, Transylvania campus in Brevard. I was on my way home one afternoon from work, sitting at the red light at Osborne Road and Asheville Highway. I was staring at the college. A voice in my head said, "Pull in, see what they can do." I'm about to change. So I did it. I whipped in the parking lot, called my wife Sasha. I told her what I was doing, and she said, "Go for it." She knew I wasn't happy and saw how it was affecting me in my life. And I walked in, Mr. Rob Rhodes was sitting there, the student service coordinator at Transylvania County campus. He asked if he could help me. That probably wasn't the smartest question he had, but Of course I said yes, and I hit him with so many questions and scenarios, I probably gave him a black eye. But I asked Rob to explain to me like I was a 10-year-old because I had no idea how to get this college thing going. He answered all my questions, gave me a financial aid scholarship application, and he lit a fire in me that burns still tonight, that I intend on passing that fire on to my children. Rob Rhodes, thank you, sir, for being patient with me that day. Giving me some great advice my second semester, not letting me quit. Teaching me that sometimes you have to punt the ball and regroup, and being a great friend. Thank you, Rob. I'm forever indebted to you, my friend. I'd like to thank Donna Turner, VA certifying official, financial aid rep here at Blue Ridge Community College, for taking care of the VA for me, keeping my paperwork straight, keeping the checks rolling in so I can attend college and focus on school. And thanks for the honor of asking me to speak at the Veterans Day ceremonies. That really meant a lot to me. And all the advice you gave me and all the talks we had. And also, pulling for the greatest pro football team in history, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll never forget you. Salud al-Mishpit. Thanks for all the knowledge you gave away over the last 2 years. And allow me to take some of your classes twice. I miss your sense of humor, awesome talks, and units. I also made a lot of great friends here at Blue Ridge with other students, and too many to name. I just want to say thank you to them. Hey, Keith. Some of my instructors only had for 1-2 semesters at the most. Faculty members, I'd like to thank each of you as well. Josh Bledsoe, ACA, first semester, thanks. Had an awesome time, learned so much from you. Sam Saunier, online English 114, but we had some good talks about LSU football in your office, thank you. Will Robertson, thanks for making physics cool and always listening when I needed to talk. Mr. Farhan, we just met this semester. I learned so much from you. I love you. Have a great sense of humor. Thanks for the bump. I appreciate it. Philip Story, thanks for making sociology cool. Rachel Marsham Richmond, say that 3 times fast. My favorite English teacher. The note at the end of the semester drives me to this day. Thank you. John Norvell, my math guru and friend. Yep, yeah. That's pretty gross. Sir, you pull off making math understandable and cool. I enjoyed all the laughs. Oh, and the square root of 80 is 8.94, sir. Chris English, Dean of Advanced Technology. Thanks for having your door open all the time and talking when I needed to. The trip we went and picked up the tools at that lady that donated them. The story about your dad, I'll never forget that. Thank you. Kathy Helms, Crystal Smith, Lisa Ann Masterson, thanks for always having your door open and taking care of me. Teresa McCall, Sarah Schumacher in the registrar's office, thanks for answering all my questions this last semester, making it less hectic. Everybody in the Sync building, awesome people. Just they love their jobs and they love students. Ann Green, thanks for keeping me straight on all my scholarship speeches. Amanda Everhart, for making the process of graduation speaker manageable. Jason Chappell, Glenda McCarson, Thanks for all y'all's encouragement. I really do. I appreciate all your help. Thank you. I'd like to thank Sharon Cease, my mentor, pushing me to excel in my engineering classes, trusting me with the responsibility of being her work study for 2 years, putting up with me, being my friend. We often joked about me writing a memoir about all the fun times we had, the laughs, moving her office into the room that will forever be known as the Spearman's janitor's closet. That was fun. And all we went through. I enjoyed being your administrative assistant. I'll never forget the things you taught me in your spearhead leadership. Thanks, Sharon. You know, every graduate here tonight has a story to tell, a list of thank yous, people or instructors who were instrumental in their success. I was just blessed enough to share mine. So I want to give some encouragement to my graduates, some spearhead advice, some charge, if you will. I've been through some hardships and life lessons over 41 years, so some people listen to me. A lot of people laughed and joked when I was going to go back to school, and I told a lot of people about it, and their belief in me was minimal, to say the least. And I love quotes by great men and women. I love to read them. Inspiring words of determination and having a never say quit attitude. You've all heard the inspiring advice Rob Rhodes gave me throughout my 2 years here. I'd like to make my impression tonight. Always remember, tough times don't last, tough people do. When you feel like you have nothing to give, you always have your smile. Surround yourself with people who are going the direction you want to go. Be yourself, you're an original. And I'm going to borrow one from Hall of Fame running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jerome Bettis' dad. I always go back to that, don't I? Right before he went to Notre Dame from Detroit, he said, "Son, I have a good name. Don't ruin it." Not a lot of money, but a good name. Lastly, I want to thank the most important people in my life, my family. My children, Ben, John, Nathan, Dakota, and Zoe. Thanks for sharing your dad so he could pursue his dream of getting his degree. I love you, Bubba, John Boy, Skeeter, Squeagle, Little Sneezy. I got nicknames for everybody. My wife, Sasha. You're the ultimate reason I'm standing at this podium in front of all these wonderful people tonight. Your undying love and support from the phone call in the parking lot, and you said go for it. To me, standing right here, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you. This life would kill me if I didn't have you. I couldn't live without you, baby. I wouldn't want to. If you didn't love me so much, I'd never make it through. The hard days when I was weak and scared, you believed in me, and you kept pushing me to who I'm supposed to be. I owe you so many date nights. You have no idea. Cash those in later. You saved me all those years ago, and you continue to be my rock. I love you with every fiber that I am. This night is very bittersweet for me. I'm blessed to have been a part of the family here at Blue Ridge. I just want to say thank you all for accepting this disabled veteran who wore hearing aids, made you repeat things when you lectured, all my frustrations with test taking, making me believe I could be an engineer. So what's next for me? Possibly returning to Blue Ridge in the fall or the spring, as an adjunct instructor, working for Voith Industrial Services, BMW in Greer, South Carolina. As a robotics technician, we'll see. My wife and I spoke a few weeks ago about giving back to Blue Ridge and future students. I know Dr. Parkhill read off some of the scholarships I was awarded when I was here. Our plan is in 5 years or less setting up a scholarship for at least 3 students and pay forward what we've received. One day sit in the audience at the scholarship luncheon, graduation, whatever, and hear what our gift has meant to them. So I'll leave you with this. I'll be back doing things my way as usual. Godspeed, God bless. Thank you all very much.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Dr. Parkhill, these are the candidates for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates. On behalf of the faculty of Blue Ridge Community College, I present them to you for confirmation.
As president of Blue Ridge Community College, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the candidates of the class of 2015. Congratulations.
William Hathaway Ashton, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Ross Michael Autry, Computer Integrated Machining. Martin Emmanuel Avery, Mechatronics Engineering Technology. Joni Ballman, college transfer. Brandon Eugene Byler, college transfer, honor graduate. Goal Washington Bezea, college transfer, honor graduate. Christiana Marie Bowling, college transfer. Maria S. Booth, college transfer, honor graduate. Dennis O. Braswell, air conditioning, heating, and refrigeration technology, honor graduate. Lisa Lynette Brown, interpreter education, honor graduate. Karen Alahas Cagiano, Computer Integrated Machining, honor graduate. Lorena Deneen Capps, college transfer, honor graduate. Diana Castillo, early childhood education. Jennifer Lynn Collins, college transfer. Cherokee Edward Ducker, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. Denise Marie Eden, college transfer. Christopher Paul Freeman, Mechatronics Engineering Technology. Ashley Nicole Frizzell, Criminal Justice Technology, honor graduate. Maria Angela Furino, accounting. Jonathan Freeman Galloway, automotive systems technology. Chloe Elizabeth Gilbert, college transfer. Brad Eric Gilliam, collision repair and refinishing technology, honor graduate. James Gregory Golden, mechatronics engineering technology. Corey Stephen Goodman, college transfer. Carolina Gutierrez Ramirez, college transfer. Brittany M. Holden, college transfer. Candace Faye Holden, college transfer. Emily Nicole Huggins, college transfer, honor graduate. Michael Philip Imprada, associate in fine arts, art. Pierre Julien Itaprat, automotive systems technology, honor graduate. Sarah Ellen J., cosmetology, honor graduate. Forrest Matthew Johnson, mechatronics engineering technology. Crystal Lee Jones, college transfer, honor graduate. Scott Ray Justice, fire protection technology. Megan Ray Kalmer, office administration, honor graduate. Loretta Marie Lacey, office administration, medical office. Nathan White Locke, college transfer. Joseph J. Longbonds, Environmental Science Technology. Laura L. Mathis, Interpreter Education, Honor Graduate. Kim Hickman McGuire, Web Technologies. Brenna Laree McJunkin, College Transfer. Erica D. McMahon, College Transfer. Stephen Brian McMahon, Brewing, Distillation, and Fermentation, Honor Graduate. Chastity Love McPeters, Business Administration, Marketing, and Retailing. Nathaniel Jared Owen, College Transfer. Edgar Allen Oviado Rodriguez, Mechanical Engineering Technology. John Clark Pennell, College Transfer. Juan Carlos Pera Cueto, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Taylor Madison Peace, College Transfer. Joshua Charles Pedersen, College Transfer. Christopher Knox Prater, Computer Integrated Machining. Amberly N. Ralston, Associate in General Education. Matthew Ralston, General Occupational Technology. Jennifer Lee Rollins, Office Administration. Caitlin Elizabeth Sitton, College Transfer. Christina Faith Stamey, Early Childhood Education, Honor Graduate. Adam Aaron Somerset, Computer Information Technology, Honor Graduate. John Franklin Tankersley, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. Rachel Leah Taylor, College Transfer, Honor Graduate. Donna M. Thompson, Early Childhood Education, Honor Graduate. Mai S. Thompson, Early Childhood Education, Honor Graduate. Stephen Kane Ziegenfuss, College Transfer.
Students, it is truly an honor and privilege to be the first one to introduce you as Blue Ridge Community College graduates. Congratulations. Tonight we heard a remarkable story from a determined student, ready to make a change in his life. And today we celebrate that change. Thank you, Greg, for your commitment to never give up on yourself, on your family, or on your career. Not only your hard work for your degree, but also your service to our country is inspiring to all. As I look out at our graduates, I'm reminded that in this room there are lots of stories, full of stories of determination. You have gone through something that has changed you, something that's inspired you, something that may have challenged you. And I know for many of you this has been a long journey, a journey with frustrations and maybe some setbacks, but you never gave up. And tonight you crossed the finish line. I hope as you leave today, you will take with you more than just your degree. I hope the lessons of hard work and never giving up are lifelong reminders that accomplishing your dreams are worth it. Also remember this feeling today. Your journey is not over. Many of you have big dreams and big plans ahead, but now you have the courage and the knowledge to follow and pursue those dreams. And when it seems like there are too many obstacles or too many people telling you to give up, be reminded of today. May you use your education to better the world and to give back to others. May you enrich the community that you find yourself a part of. And may you always make a difference in the lives around you. Never stop learning and keep reaching for those goals. As you graduate tonight, we all want to join together with the celebration of your accomplishment. I personally wish you the very best in your future endeavors, and I look forward to hearing about the great things that you are doing for others throughout your community. At this time, it is my privilege to complete your transition from student to graduate. So would the class of 2015 please stand? Okay, you may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your attendance this evening. Please rise and, oh, you already rised, okay, and remain standing until all of the graduates have recessed from the hall. Thank you very much.
Amen.